Hi, I'm Steven.
I'm Autumn.
Join us as we explore old forgotten cemeteries
Visit haunted locations,
and communicate with spirits of yesterday.
giving a voice to the voiceless.
Join us on our journey. We are
Myers Paranormal.
Hi everybody, it's Steven
It's Autumn.
with Myers Paranormal. Today we've come out to another GPS point. This is going to be another lost cemetery, but it's not going to be what you think. So y'all come along and let's check this out.
Let's go.
We had to drive up this long dirt road until it opened up to this point, and as always, when I'm trying to find hidden cemeteries, I just look on GPS. This is another point, and this is not what you think it is. It is a cemetery, but it is not a cemetery. It's coming right through the woods. To my absolute utter surprise, what did I find? The remains of an old cabin. Some of the wall and old sheet metal and some of the foundations still here, right in there. And it's really, really neat. And I thought, well, maybe this is a church, but I don't think so. I believe, like I said, this is an old home site. It's a cabin. Here's some of the cornerstones, but look at this fully intact chimney pile. Goes all the way up to right there. This was a single-story cabin, it looks like. Pretty good sized place. And I thought, well, maybe they just marked this for the, the cabin site, and there is no graves here. But what I believe this is, it's an old home site with a pioneer graves. There's only two. I've looked the whole area over, and there's no other grave or indentions. But right here's what looked like maybe the front porch area. And of course, there's some of the foundation there still left. It's all fell in, of course. But through this mass of jungled up trees, I said I got looking all in through here, and the only thing that's back in here is just sheet metal from the tin house and things of that nature. Leftover home, they usually had, barrels and things that they used on old farms. And of course, right there's the car just through the woods there. Old dirt road we had to come up. And in this little opening are the only two graves I could find. Whole thing surrounded by brick. And this is the grave of John T. Gilbreath and his wife Sally. Had to be pioneers to the area because John T. was born in 1839, January 18th. And he died April the 27th, 1900. Sally was born, June 9th, 1862, and died May the 5th, 1900, just right after John T. did. And there may be, as big as this is, there's probably maybe a couple of children here, but right here it just drops off all the way around this point. So I don't see any other headstones, and I don't see any any indentions or anything. So this is a pioneer home site from some of Alabama's earliest history. Way off out here too. It's about a mile and a half off of any main road. I drive dirt road just to get down here. So absolutely beautiful place. Way overgrown, of course, but doesn't look like anybody's come down here in forever. And the grave is marked by a white ribbon, I guess, to let if anybody comes through here logging. Now just straight that way about maybe 20-30 yards is a cornfield, and I'm sure that's what they did here. They were farmers, pioneers of the area. So, but I thought this was interesting, and that's why I really enjoy looking up these GPS points, because you just never know what lies out here in these woods. Long forgotten old cabin. People laid to rest out here for 124 years now. Imagine that. And hopefully they don't get upset at us, because we're just coming to check it out. I mean, this thing's even got... This was the kitchen, I can tell you that right now. Because if you look up top there, that little round pipe, that's where the cook stove would have went into the chimney. And the other front part of the house would have been probably the living area. And this right here, I think, is the remains of what remains of the old stove. This was the old cook stove right here. Well, this was a lot simpler times way back then. I don't know, it could be a TV set or something. That's interesting. I don't know. But the family died back in literally 1900, so 124 years ago. But who knows if people hunts out here or what they do. There's no telling, but looks like right over there might be, that could be a piece of a stove, and so is this one. Because they had multi-part stoves way back then. There's just a sink. Okay. It's an old iron kitchen sink right there. Had to be from the kitchen too. But this place is absolutely beautiful. I figured there'd be some flowers out. Probably all the spring flowers is done died back. That's what I figure. Because these old house sites are known for little daffodils and stuff. But this right here just made my day. I love finding this kind of stuff. Is that a turtle? No, it's just a round rock. It looked like a turtle shell there for a minute, but see, it had an old iron, looked like a piece of railroad track right there, help hold this together. You can see how from the ground down there to right here is how high off the ground the floor would have been. That's probably about 2 foot tall probably. And it just fell in. But like I say, this right here is one of the reasons why I love the GPS points, because you can come out and relive pioneer history. Because 1839, that's pretty close to when the state was founded. It may have been a little after the state was founded, but man, how neat is that? Imagine where these people came from, what it was like to have to pick up and move everything that you knew out to the wilderness and mountains of Alabama, a newly founded state. So, but we thank y'all for kind of joining in. I know this was a short one, but man, this is my favorite.
Yeah, you don't know what you'll find out in the back, in the middle of nowhere. So until next time, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you later. Bye.
You're watching Myers Paranormal.